Hi friends, Vicky here, and today I'm going to be continuing my talk for all the parents and caregivers out there about how we can help our kids build their skills of resilience. As parents, we all want our kids to be able to handle life's challenges with confidence and resilience. We want to be able to create essentially a little toolkit that they can use throughout their lives to manage life's ups and downs. So stick with me as today I'm going to be sharing with you some coping skills that we can teach our kids to navigate life's challenges and setbacks. So stick with me to the end so you don't miss any of it. No matter where you are on your path, you belong here. Not too bad. You've got the power to take control over how you feel about yourself and to boost your self-esteem. The first thing that we need to really understand about building resilience is that it's a process, and that is both good and bad news. Good news, it's a process that you get to work on. The bad news, it's a process that, quite frankly, is just never done. It's always evolving and changing as we evolve and change through our lives. But one of the key elements to resilience in and of itself is learning how to manage our emotions and our feelings when things don't go our way, when we've got ups and downs and highs and lows, and teaching our kids some practical coping skills. So here's tip number 1, the breathing buddy. Now, this may seem a little silly to you, but as this channel is Dragonfly Paradigm, we are going to close our eyes for a moment and picture a beautiful dragonfly floating through the breeze, its wings moving up and down beautifully and rhythmically. And as you encourage your child to have this vision of this dragonfly slowly moving its wings through the air, instruct them to breathe in and out in a slow, methodical way, just like the dragonfly's wings are doing. Even just talking about it's making me feel a little bit more relaxed. It's a simple but very effective way to help them calm down when faced with stress or anxiety. Next up, habit number 2, the gratitude game. At the end of the day, encourage your child to reflect on the positive things that happen. It could be something as simple as sharing one thing that they're grateful for during dinner or when they're being tucked into bed at night. And don't be afraid to share yours too. One of the keys to building resilience is connection, and there's no more beautiful and sacred connection than that of a parent and child. This habit helps foster a positive mindset and helps them find joy even in the most challenging of times. Habit number 3, the worry jar. Life is full of uncertainties, and worries can feel overwhelming to kids. Now, some people may think, my kid's only 8 years old. What do they have to be worried about? But here's the thing to keep in mind. When your child is born, they're born with the capability to feel every emotion, just like how you feel every emotion. You can feel mad and frustrated, anxious, stressed, happy, joyful, ecstatic. So can your child. They just might not have the words to articulate how they're feeling. But those emotions are there. And so resist the urge to discount what they're worried about just because it doesn't seem like a big worry to you. If they're feeling it, it's big and relevant to them. So create a worry jar where they can write down any concerns, anything they're thinking about, anything they're worried about, anything that's on their mind, and put it inside the jar. This symbolic act helps them take that worry out of their mind onto a piece of paper and put it away, giving them a sense of control. Now for habit number 4, the empathy exercise. Teach your child to understand and validate their emotions. When they're having big feelings, it can be hard for them to really put words to it or articulate to you exactly how they're feeling. Because sometimes when we're stressed or when we're anxious, we can often turn our focus inward, but in a negative way. If something doesn't go our way, we could say something like, I didn't do well on that test. I'm so stupid. Or I got in an argument with my friend at lunch today. I'm a terrible friend. We've got to teach our kids to stop that kind of thinking in its tracks. So ask them a question, turn it around on them and say, well, how would you comfort a friend who's going through the same thing? Or how would you comfort someone that you care about that's feeling the same way that you are? This exercise not only builds empathy, but also empowers them to self-soothe during challenging moments. And finally, habit number 5, problem-solving power. Guide your child through practical problem-solving steps. Identify the issue, brainstorm some solutions, and encourage them to take positive action. It's a skill that will serve them well throughout their lives. And the goal is not to shield your kids from difficulties. They have to struggle. They have to figure things out. They have to be given the opportunity to experience disappointment and work their way through it. But we do that while equipping them with the tools they need to face those challenges head on. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found these tips helpful, and if you did, please hit that like and share button and share it with other parents you think might benefit. And be sure to hit that subscribe button too, so you always stay connected when there's new content. Although sometimes the parenting journey can feel a little lonely, you're not alone. You belong here. You can always come here for shared experiences, connection, and the comfort in knowing that you've got a community of people in the trenches with you. So take care, and I'll see you next time. No matter where you are on your path, you belong here.
Not too bad.
You've got the power to take control over how you feel about yourself and to boost your self-esteem.